You know, as a man that like literally believes in if you got a problem, grab a bottle, figure out a solution while you're drunk, and stick by it. As a man, stick by it, right? But also as a man in this day and age, and as a female, because I started identifying as multiple things these days because car insurance and free coffee and shit, right? So the point is, these days you might have issues, and you might feel like you can't really talk to anyone. But if you come to a point where you actually feel like you're cornered, drinking's not really a solution. Drugs and shit's really not a solution. I will tell you this, it's not. Because all that stuff really does is get you cornered. The relief that you get, and I never thought I'd be saying this, but like actually being able to talk to someone and say something out loud after dealing with everything by yourself and just saying out loud and having someone hear you and they show concern, and it feels so much better. Because like there was a point in time I was thinking about, I'm like, yo, I really don't believe in suicide, but like if I drink myself to death and show up in front of God, I wasn't trying to kill myself, I just overdid it. But at the same time, when I think about it, after I said that, like after I actually said it to someone out loud, it like gave me that relief. And then I went into the thought process. I'm like, yo, how many times was I scared of dying? And I'm like, not a lot. And then I realized I was a lot, because there was times I almost died choking on air. There's times I almost died choking on water. There's times I almost died choking on cheese. Basically, there's times I almost died because of stupid shit. There's times I thought I almost died because I was falling asleep and I fell back. I'm like, oh shit. Imagine if I actually fucking fell back and fucking died because I thought I was falling, but I wasn't really falling, but then I fell off the bed and broke my neck or something, and I showed up and died. Just imagine choking on water and dying and showing up in front of God and be like, what the fuck? What happened, my child? So I was sipping on water. Like, I was afraid of dying about all these, like, I was afraid of showing up in front of God and having to explain how I died because it was a stupid reason. But then at the same time, I was okay with drinking myself to death as long as it was beyond my control. And it made no sense. And I really thought about it. I'm like, do I really want my death to be like something that's just minor? Or do I want it to be epic? And I know some of y'all be like, oh, he's talking about epic deaths. What, he's gonna drown in that pussy? No, I checked the pH level. That shit is fucking toxic. That will burn your soul. Like, you don't even want to do that shit. Like, I mean, like, epic shit. Like, in this day and age, you might feel like you're cornered and you really have no way out. But you gotta understand one thing. Suicide is not anything you should even think about, because one, do you want to explain to God? Because if you're going to be judged, do you really want to be like, yo, I was done with this life? No, make your life epic. If you're going to go out, do some fucking like masterpiece of a fucking exit where you live your life and you enjoy it, even in the worst of the worst. Imagine if you have no money. Imagine you're a monk and you're living that lifestyle where you're living as minimalist until you get to the point where you can live as a Maximus. Yu-Gi-Oh. So, sorry, I'm a grown child. The point is, in this day and age, you might feel like you're actually cornered. You have no way out. One, seek assistance with someone that will actually listen to you. I know it sucks to say, but like people that don't get paid to listen to you, most likely will not listen to you because they have their own issues. And a lot of people will guide you and try to tell you to do something and try to get you to fix yourself so you actually are more appealing to them, so they keep you around in their life because they can manipulate you. So seek outside help. If you have any issues with your life, I can't guide you. But I can tell you one thing. You do not want to fucking explain to God how you died for a stupid reason. After speaking to someone, I thought about it. I'm like, hell no. Hell no. I am not showing up in front of God for the dumbest reasons ever. I'm chewing my food. I've never chewed a carrot so much until the other day, because I'm not God, I died because I choked on a carrot. Like some of y'all women will die because of fellatio. Dying of cunnilingus doesn't sound too bad. But again, the pH level, I really, fuck. Okay, so I get distracted. Hi, I'm Rap. I got issues. The problem is, I don't have any tissues, so I gotta man up. The issue is, not everyone has the same problems. So, in this world, how do I explain this? Compassion is honestly the one thing is missing. You don't have to understand everyone's problem and actually care about everyone's problem. But if everyone cares enough to understand that someone has a problem, to not push them further than what they're already at, then people will have less problems. But the world's not built like that. So, just remember, in this world, you do need outside guidance. And that's not just someone to talk to, but that's also someone to talk to. Just remember one thing. Do you really want to explain? Like, I really don't want to explain to God that I went out in a dumbass way. I'm telling you, there's gonna be fireworks. Not when. Okay, so I'm a grown ass adult, and I'm trying to convince people, but at the same time, I'm having thoughts about like fireworks, because when you like, I'm not built for this. I'm just saying, as a man that literally didn't want to be here, I'm just saying, when you're actually here, it's a lot better when you're actually here. It's just, life's hard. You're not the only one. And really, truly, I'm running. I have more jokes than any like advice, because you know what? Throughout the years, I stopped giving a fuck. But again, I don't have answers. The only answers I got was from man above, because the woman below really don't want the man above to win. So, oh, actually, yeah, one last thing. Throughout my experience with my entire thing, where I've gone back and forth with God and whatnot, I can tell you one thing: no matter what state you are, it doesn't matter what you believe in, He understands. Because people have you think that God is fucking like judgmental, this and that. If He was, He wouldn't fucking keep trying. It would make no sense He has guardian angels. He will make no sense that He keeps trying with people. If you actually open your heart and it'll just be like, yo, listen, I actually want to try, He's there. He will always be there. And the problem is, most people will see it as like, they confuse the devil and the God in the same way. They believe that working a certain way gives them profit, so they keep doing it. But that's the devil just increasing their profits, keeping them away. If you try, He'll be there. And in this world where literally you don't know who to trust Him. And the gym, because you need to outrun zombies. That's coming up next. But the point of the matter is, go hit the gym. I'm telling you, you need to outrun zombies. And God will walk with you in the gym. I don't want Him to run with you guys, because like, if you know how much people He's gonna have to support running all different ways. He's all over the place. But like, hit the gym. It's just a different thing. It will. And by the gym, I don't mean go to the gym. I mean like, do anything that gets your mind off of shit. And spend time talking to someone that is yourself. If you build that relationship with God, that good conscience will become that backbone of your character. Where if you question everything you do and ask for guidance, that means your conscience comes into play. And this is where you build a better connection, because you trust someone more than you trust yourself.